And we're back. So we're gonna go back through here, and then we're gonna continue off where we left off. So up there, there's like a bunch of enemies that are actually trying to kill each other, and I'm not gonna deal with them. Got that. I'm going to summon Harken for this, because this is gonna be our, technically our first actual proper remembrance boss. Like, if you played Elden Ring, you know what remembrances are and shit. So, let's go.
O holy Aureus, by your radiance grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days, to lay bare the path to salvation for my wayward brothers and sisters, so we may walk it together, and to strike down all those who would see our will defied. Even as our suffering continued, I honored my pledge of patience to the exactor. And yet you now appear before me, a stranger, bearing what was not yours to receive. A betrayal made flesh, and one I cannot brook.
Okay, Pietà, let's go. Pietà, she of blessed renewal. Now, her reach for her sword is the longest for short swords in the game. You can actually get her weapon, and it is beautifully nice. Get your ass back here. I need to remember on how to heal. It's been a while since I've played this game. So she's gonna start flying. You might want to get out of there, Arkin. Dumbass. And her clones. Okay, she's gonna do her double clone, and they are going for the sides. I knocked her out of that. Oh, he knocked her out of that too. Nice. Okay. We're gonna do these two, so I'm gonna go off to the side. Harkut could actually kill her right now if she wants to. But I'm gonna do it. Yeet. You're dead, Pietà.
It always comes down to this.
Are you sure about that, Harkin? Okay, now we gotta enter Umbral, because there is a little thing here. These, like, after you beat a Remembrance boss, you can soulflay this little doohickey here.
Brothers and sisters, You honor
to gain their
us
remembrance.
and all who came before you with your sacrifices. While I wish they were unnecessary, my wishes will not ease your suffering, but I pray my sorcery does.
Yeah, now we got remembrance of Pietà, she of blessed renewal. I'm gonna exit Umbral. And we're gonna go up here for a chest, which please don't be anything bad. Hey, Saintly Quintessence. That is to upgrade the Sanguinarics. Nice. So I got my first charge for my flask.
Welcome, Dark Crusader.
You can just hear my character just panting in the background throughout the whole fucking cutscene. Welcome to Skyrest Bridge. So, oh god, they're still fighting out there, Jesus. So this is the main nexus, like the main hub. This place will be the what is it called? The gathering places of most NPCs that you'll get. It's like here you have Exector Dunmire. He's the guy that revived us. You have Pietà, and yes, she's still alive. We kind of resurrected her, and then she lost her like dark half and shit. Stomond is right there. Down here is, I think, Nathan.
Look at you.
Oh,
a
Eustace.
Dark Crusader, a lamp bearer, and a revenant to boot. Aren't you the multifaceted one? Well, we Fidelis aren't as fortunate. We tend to stay dead when we die. And Aureus knows enough of us have done just that. Anyway, like Nathaniel says, you keep looking back, you don't see the blade coming at your front. We set ourselves a task and we have to finish it.
So that means this guy over here is Nathaniel. Ooh, I got the Bramble Ring. What do you do? Gain health upon inflicting smite, which that would be good if I had holy magic. Which I don't.
That lamp you've got there is heresy, stranger. But then, seems it's getting harder to tell what is and what ain't nowadays. Ah, strange times. But in the end, there's right and there's wrong. And that never changes. And I hope for both our sakes you know the difference.
Yeah. So this is the Radiant Shrine. Use pilfered coins to purchase items from the shrine. And I got a emote. I already have all this shit. So, Duralium Chunk is like to upgrade your weapons to full power, which is usually +10. Now there used to be an item like a one-time cash. It was like per character or per game, as like a thank you to things that the devs did. But it's not there, so I'm guessing it's like per play or per game. So we go through here. Stoneman, we'll talk to Stoneman actually.
So the Exactors found himself a new instrument, as Exactors are wont to do. And given that lamp was intended for me should his paladin fall, and yet now here you are, lamp bearer. Well, it seems I was right to doubt the value of a Dark Crusader's word. I'm Stoneman, captain of the Fidelis, a group of good men and women who've made a stand against the madness which has possessed the rest of the hallowed Sentinels. We made a vow to restore our order to its former glory, whatever the cost to ourselves. And by Judge Cleric's grace, we'll honor that vow.
Fuck Judge Cleric, she's an ass.
That heretical umbral lamp and the Dark Crusaders are necessary evils in these dire times, as are you, it would seem. Perhaps our aims will align further. Or perhaps not.
In Radiance,
Okay.
judgment.
Now, you don't really have anything that I want. I mean, I already have half of this shit anyways. So I'll leave you out. This is an item that unlocks a gate in the Pilgrim's Purge. But it's 18 grand, so I'll hold off
Our
on that for
Immaculate
now.
Lady will bring redemption.
Hey, buddy.
I had no doubt in my assessment of you, as one worthy of the monumental task which lies before us, Crusader. My name is Dunmire, and I am an exactor of the Dark Crusaders, the holy order of which you are now an honored member. The Church of Orien Radiance has assigned to me the duty of purging Mournstead of its Rogar blight, and ensuring the ancient tyrant Adir knows no liberation from his enduring imprisonment. While the schism between the Church and Judge Cleric is of long standing, she and her hallowed sentinels, now perverted, did at least construct Mournstead's radiant beacons, which have prevented Adir's return for centuries. But now, you stand corrupted and on the verge of collapse. It is to these 5 beacons you must turn your eye. Use the Umbral Lamp to cleanse them of Adir's destructive influence, and deliver salvation to a world on the brink of perdition. Rogar and Hallowed Sentinel alike will offer you no quarter, so remember, though Aureus' mercy is without limit, yours should not be.
Ah, yes.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
Okay, I got 7,301, so I can purchase the Healing Radiance, the Radiant Weapon, which I'm pretty sure I can't use yet. It takes 18 fucking Radiance. Radiant Flare, the Catalyst, and none of your weapons and armor are actually of any importance to me.
To strive in darkness, in light we walk.
Pieta, hey, it's me. I killed you.
By Aureus' divine will, I live again.
Yes, you do.
It's a miracle. And to think I raised my sword to you, when all along you were a divine instrument sent by him to deliver my death and rebirth, and bring clarity. Forgive me, Lampbearer. I'm
It's all
Pieta
good.
of the Hallowed Sentinels. And as Aureus sustains me, so too will I sustain you.
Yes.
Whether by making manifest your potential or through my healing blood, contained within the sanguinarics you carry. Should you find any saintly quintessences,
I got
bring them
one.
to me, and they can bolster the power of my blood further still. The beacons must be cleansed, the hallowed sentinels restored, and Adir's malignancy eradicated. Through whatever is to come, fellow chosen of Aureus, we stand together in service of him.
I serve no one.
Our holy word continues, Lambert.
Yes, please.
Fellow sanctified vessel, may Aureus' divine radiance flow through me. And
I'm pretty sure
into
your blood's not going into that there, ma'am, but okay. Thank you for the upgrade. Yeet. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna access the Vestige and Rest. I'm surprised that guy back there is actually still showing his health bar at 54. Ooh, I can upgrade. Fuck, I want to use Radiance, but I also want Agility. We'll upgrade Radiance by 2, just so I can get like a head start on upgrading it. We're gonna rest, because I need to rest. Now, gotta go over here. This mirror was, so at launch, this mirror was not here. This was added on in an update from the devs to like change your appearance. but it has a quest for it. And you have to acquire 3 shards of the mirror to rebuild the mirror, and then you can get a sculpting knife from the NPC that's in that dark room to utilize to change your appearance. I know, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. So in here, ta-da! This is Malu. He's the umbral vendor.
The lamp must be born until the favored child makes themselves known. Only then can the remaining carrion of creation finally return to the void.
Now, you don't really have anything that is of use to me right now, I don't think, other than a shit ton of fucking seeds. Which actually, the funny thing with these, you could only hold up to 10 if I remember correctly. But then in an update, the developers decided to make it, I think, 99 because people were complaining that they just didn't have enough to sustain how they were going through the world. Which is kind of like, oh well. But it is what it is, and having a shit ton of them instead of 10 is is great. Now, I have 400, so I can't afford jack shit in here.
Until her embrace.
I am going to socket the Umbral Eye, though, that I got. Now, I got Umbral Eye of Blind Agatha, and the main socket, which is the only socket I actually have access of. When soul-flaying an enemy, all nearby enemies are pulled towards them. That's actually nice. So now I got that. And then upgrading umbral lamps we need chisels for, which I know, if I remember correctly, I know exactly where every one of them are. This is the umbral shrine. So now we can get plucked eyeballs to do stuff with. And these, I also have all of these. This is Rebirth Chrysalis is like how you respec your shit, which is nice. Bloodborne doesn't even have a respec, so I'm thankful that this game actually does have one. And actually, I'm going to show you the skull armor, actually, because that's usually my favorite shit to put on, but it also makes me extremely weak. So I'm actually going to put just the head on for now. Because I don't really need this fucking helmet on. Put this guy, see? Skull. None of this shit I can actually wear without going into over-encumbered territory. None of it is really good enough for anything either. I mean, this one might actually be decent to put on. But everything is not bad. I mean, this is going to make me overweight, right? Oh, it doesn't. I'm still medium, okay. How about this? Oh, I'm still good. Oh, I am on the brink of fucking going heavy. Jesus. I can't wield any of this shit. I can't wield that. Catalyst, I don't have enough radiance to actually utilize. I need one more fucking level. And then I can use magic. You know what? We'll put the ring on, because why not? Actually, it makes me heavy. Fuck it. Taking that off. I would rather not be heavy. Fat rolling everywhere. Okie dokie. Hey, you little shit. This guy's a prick.
Ha! That's it, isn't it? Oh, the lamp of immortality.
This guy actually becomes an enemy that you fight
article.
because he's a piece of
Not
shit.
a useless, empty
So,
vessel like the one I saw that witless.
If you are new to this
bumbling
game,
around
I'm sorry
with.
that is a spoiler,
I've
but
learned a little since coming to
this is a
Mournstead
warning.
about
Do
that
not
lamp
trust
and
this
the awful
fucking
mission
guy.
to which it's attached. I hope you recognize that frightful burden for what it is.
It's basically
Truth.
patches from the
What's been
Souls
done to
games
you
in
is
Lords the
downright
Fallen.
cruel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to that fucking guy again. I actually do want to fight him later, so I'll keep him at a distance for now. Yoink. Ooh. Cleric's Benediction. Increase holy defense. That is really good, but I am on the brink of being over encumbered, so not yet. Hey, Tekahir. This is another NPC, Tekahir. He gives you the weapon called Stick. Which, yes, it's just a stick.
Careful! If you're headed for Pilgrim's Perch, friend. The hallowed sentinels don't welcome everyone. Not even a faithful pilgrim who's crossed countless miles of land and sea to join them. All I wanted was to serve the divine judge cleric, but they deemed me unworthy and chased me off. What's a poor, rejected disciple to do now, I ask you? I gave away most of what little I owned before I left Perdam. But if you've got some traveling of your own to do, then here, take this. I know it doesn't look like
stick.
much.
Yes.
It's been a dependable companion to me.
I will not use that. It is a horrible weapon. Do not use it unless you want torture. What you got? Ah, Ignite Cure. Ow, fucker. Nice try. Get the map. Yoink. There's usually a guy behind here, and there's usually a guy down here. There's an umbral exit out the umbral right there. Now right here is going to be the Bucket Lord Salute, which actually I'm going to equip. If I remember on how to fucking equip shit. Oh, actually I should probably make sure that I'm not going to die first. Yoink. Okay, get rid of all these guys first. Because what we are going to do, before we enter the boss fight for the secondary boss, or I guess, ooh, fuck, that was close, the third boss, really, which is Scorched Sister, we are going to enlist the help of Bucket Lord. And Bucket Lord is like it's a friendly NPC, to a degree. He has a certain quest line that you have to complete to get like the weapons called the Gilded Buckets, which are like golden buckets. And yeah, if you miss out on coming back to him after acquiring specifically four buckets, if you do not go back to him once you've collected the fourth bucket and collect the fifth bucket after that, he will become hostile. And you will have to fight him in every single boss fight after that, on top of fighting the boss as well. And when you've done New Game Plus up to like plus 10 like I have, he becomes really fucking difficult to fight with the boss. So actually here, I'm going to yeah, I'm going to equip that. Let's see if I remember how to do this shit. Which I don't. There we go. So, unequip. I don't want that. 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 Okay. So, the emotes that you need to enlist Bucket Lord is Greetings. You need Pointing Down. And then you need Bucket Lord Salute. And then you need to put on all of his equipment, which I'll be getting right away. Go through here, yeet, yeet, and here he is. So we're gonna pick up his equipment, and then we gotta put his equipment on. So we gotta put on the condemned gear. And then we gotta put on the broken buckets. And then when we do this, we gotta greetings, pointing downward for his buckets. And then Bucket Lord salute. And then now, the pride of the Bucket Lords has been reaffirmed. So now he's going to join me in every boss fight, or every second, like, what is it called? Every lesser boss fight, until I get the buckets, and then, yeah, you'll see. Let's put all this shit back on. Yeah, get the brawn ring on, and that's it. Okay. So now we're going to go down here. There are items that way and this way, but I'm only going to get this one. Okay, that's actually a really good shield, but I can't wield it unless I go into over encumbered, right? Oh, I can barely fucking wield it. This is Damaros the Marked.
The cleric's welcome comes behind the edge of a sentinel's blade, more often than not in this place. Makes me curious how you're still breathing. I suppose dangling the promise of salvation from one hand and the threat of death from the other keeps a pilgrim obedient.
You're tall.
Nah, on second look, you're not just another deluded lamb, are ya? You know,
no, I'm a guy with a girl with a skeleton face.
Crusader carrying that same lamp. Now it's in your hands.
Yeah, the Light Reaper killed him, and then I got revived with it.
I know they'd see you rejuvenate those obscene monuments preventing a deer's return. Don't.
Ah, conflagration.
That's a threat.
I'm never going to use that.
Advice. A deer rewards the faithful.
No, he doesn't. I know very well. He's a dick. Okay, no item that way. There is an item out there if I go into the Umbral Realm for a little bit through this. But then I have to go all the way back. And it was not worth it, but, oh well. So we're gonna yeet ourselves through here, go through here, back down this way, and then down here. Get rid of this guy. Ooh, you're one hit. Jesus. Now, boss fight time. Scorched Sister Diliath. This is one of the items for Exactor Dunmire's questline. And there's Bucket Lord. Which I'm gonna get rid of these. Hey, Dillith. You can't really do much damage though. Bucket Lord, let's go! Ow. And you are dead. Nice. Praise the Bucket Lord. And here's a bucket. Now, this part right here is usually a Sanguinary's charge, but it's not for me, because I got randomized loot. Yay. So we're actually going to go through here, and then I'm going to yeet this guy off there. And then grab that. And die. fuck. God damn it. Oh, you gotta jump there, not roll. So this will transport me back to the sanctuary vestige. Yeah. So now I gotta eat myself all the way back there. Yay. Just go through here. And then go through here. Hey, Damaros, you suck. Go through here. I'm not gonna fight those guys. Yeet this guy back off the cliff again. Yeet. Ooh. And you dropped a spear, the Skin Stealer Spear. Now, across there is an item, but I don't want to do that. Fuck that. That means I have to enter Umbral again and then deal with that shit. So we're gonna go up here. Go through here. And this would be the gate that we would open with the Pilgrim Perch key, but I don't got it, and it's 18 grand. But I'm gonna put down a seed. Just so I have easy access back here. And this is where I'm going to end the video, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.